Oh, okay, I start. we shall now pass on to verse number 25. Shilashayam tam aniketa vasinim nirantarasvantara vristishu vyalokayan unmishitais tatinmayair mahatapas sakshaiva sthitaha kshapaha. In this shloka, the poet describes how Parvati performed tapas during the intense rains, even during the night times. She would not dwell inside a house, so she was in the open field, and she braved the forceful storms, and the nights were themselves full of lightning. In such a context, Parvati performed her tapas outside in the open fields. The nights are here described as a witness. Kshapaha refers to the nights. Tam refers to Parvati. Vyalokayan means they looked. They looked at Parvati. The knights beheld Parvati in tapas, is the idea of this verse. How was Parvati is described in these words, which are in the two words which are ending in Titiya Vibhakti. Tam is F21 and Shilashayam is also F21 and Aniketa Vasinim is also F21. These two words describe Tam, Parvati. Shilashayam, she who used to sleep. Shaya is sleeping, so on stone slabs. So Parvati used to sleep on stone slabs, and Niketa is a dwelling place. Niketa Vasini is one who is used to dwell in a dwelling place, so under some roof. Aniketa Vasinim, dwelling under no roof, so this refers to being in the open. So literally it means not being inside a house, and therefore it means being in the open. So such Parvati was beheld by the knights. Kshapaha Vyalokayan. Kshapaha, the knights. Vyalokayan, they beheld Parvati. Tam, who was Shilashayam and Aniketa Vasinim. and this she was even amidst vrishtishu, the rains. The rains were non-stop, nirantarasu antaravata vrishtishu. So nirantarasu means non-stop. So there are many occasions where the rains came non-stop, uninterrupted. But the rains themselves were characterized by or intercepted by antara, means at intervals of time. Vata is wind. So it was a stormy weather, and so rains accompanied by storms. Even in such conditions of the weather, Parvati would sleep, if and when she did, on stone slabs, and would not go into some room or some shelter. On the other hand, she would stay in the open and continue her tapas. Now, the Kshapaha, the nights, are said to have remained sthitaha, as the witnesses for her great tapas. Maha tapas is her great austerity. And the Padavibhaga here is Mahatapas Sakshye plus Iva becomes Sakshya Iva. So Sakshya is bearing witness. So standing as a testimony to her great austerity, they remained the nights. Beholding her, so Vyalokayan means they looked at her by means of their glances. Unmishita is glances. Which are made of lightning. Through the eyes of lightnings, the night stood as witnesses to the tapas of Parvati, the great austerity of Parvati. Shilashayam, to be analyzed as Shilayam Shete. This is from root Shi. Shing Sopne is the root. It means to sleep. So Shilashayam means one who would sleep on stone slabs. Shilayam Shete iti Shilashaya. So Tam Shilashayam refers to Parvati. So Shilashayam Tam, who slept on a stone slab. And Aniketa Vasinim. Niketa is residence. So Nikete Vastum Sheelam Asyaha. Can become Niketa Vasi if it is masculine, Niketa Vasini if it is feminine. Asyaha shows that it is feminine. So this becomes Niketa Vasini. So Sa Nabhavati iti Aniketa Vasini. Tam Aniketa Vasini. Vasini is dwelling in some dwelling place, Niketa. Now it is because she was not inside some dwelling place that the knights could witness her tapas, her Mahatapas. Nirantarasu Antaravata Vrishtishu. Analyze Nirantarasu as Nirgatam Antaram Yabhyah Taha, because they refer to Vrishtishu. So Vrishtishu is F73 and therefore Nirantarasu is also F73 Tasu. So this is Nirantarasu Tasu Vrishtishu. This qualifies Vrishtishu. But the Vrishtis themselves had Antaravata, Antare at intervals, Vataha Yasam Taha. So this yields Antaravataha and Antaravatascha Taha Prishtayascha. Yields Antaravata Vrishtayaha Tasu, gives Antaravata Vrishtishu. Antara is the middle, the middle portions of which were full of Vata, a storm. Now, the knights looked at her, Vyalokayan, Iva means as if, it is as though the knights beheld her, Vyalokayan, Unmishitaihi Tadinmayaihi. So, Unmishitaihi by means of the glances. The word Unmishita is Navumsakalinka, and there Unmishitam, Unmishite, Unmishitani. Therefore, it is the Tritiya Vibhakti Bahuvachana of Unmishita that we have, Unmishitaihi, which are Tadinmayaihi. In Sanskrit, the word Tadit and Tatit are the same. Tadayor Abhedaha. After the maxim Tadayor Abhedaha, so Jhatiti becomes Jhaditi, Tatit and Tadit are synonyms and so on. So the Vigraha Vakya for 13 Maya is Tatitaha Eva is equal to 13 Mayani. Now this refers to the Unmishitas, and therefore as Unmishita is Namsakalinga, this is also Namsakalinga. This is N33 Namsakalinga Tritiya Vibhakti Bahuvachana. So this addition of Maya in the same sense as the original word, that is Tadit, is called Swarthe Mayat. So with no change in meaning, we add Mayat here. So 13 Mayaihi Unmishitaihi, with the glances in the forms of the lightnings, the Kshapaha, the knights, remained. So Sthitaha Mahatapas Sakshye Iva. So Mahaccha Tat Tapascha is equal to Mahatapas. Mahatapasaha Sakshyam Mahatapas Sakshyam. Tasmin Mahatapas Sakshye. So this is N71 Navamsakalinga Satyam Vibhakti ekvachana. Mahatapasakshye. The word saksha itself is derived as sakshat drashta is sakshi. Sakshat drishtari samjnayam, says Panini, and sakshinaha karma yields sakshyam. Here it is in Saptami Vibhakti, therefore tasmin. Mahatapasakshye sthitaha iva. So, kshapaha. Kshapaha, the knights. This is the subject of the sentence. As Sanskrit is a free word order language, the subject of the sentence can also appear last. And therefore, kshapaha mahatapasakshye sthitaha iva. They were as though the witnesses of the tapas of Parvati. Now, according to Mahabharata, there are numerous witnesses for all our actions, and one of such witnesses is Kshapaha, Kshapa, or the knight. the shloka from the Mahabharata says, Aditya Chandrau, the sun and the moon, Anilo Analascha, the wind and the fire, Dyaur Bhumihi, the heaven and the earth, the sky and the earth, Apaha Hridayam Yamascha, the waters, and then one's own heart, as also Yama, the Lord of Death, Ahascha Ratrischa, the day and the night, and then Ubhecha Sandhye, the two Sandhyas, the morning and the evening twilights, and Dharmascha, that is the 14th. All these are a constant witness to the actions of a man. Aditya Chandra Vanilo Analascha Dyorbhumirapo Hridayam Yamascha Ahascha Ratrischa Ubhecha Sandhye Dharmascha Janati Narasya Vrittam. And therefore, as all these are described as witnesses to, the 14 witnesses are described in this verse to every one of our actions. So whether others notice our actions or not, these elements of nature are constant witnesses to our actions. So on this basis, the question has been raised as to whether there is utpreksha here or not, as to whether the Kshapa beholding the Mahatapas of Parvati, is it utpreksha or not? And based on this verse, it has been said that there is no utpreksha here, it's only a svabhavokti. And therefore, this portion can be said to have the utpreksha element here, namely the Unmishitas are made of tadit. So the tadits, the lightnings as her Unmishita are referred to as the can be referred to as the utpreksha element in this verse, and therefore the great tapas of Parvati was witnessed by the varied elements of nature, such as the night here, and such was the tapas of Parvati, is what is described here in the tapas in the rainy season has been described here. We shall pass on to the next verse. We shall go to verse number 26 now. Ninayasa Atyanta Himotkiranalaha Himotkiranilaha Sahasya Ratrihi Udavasa Tatpara. Parasparakrandini, Chakravakayoho, Puro Viyukte Mithune Kripavati. This verse describes the austerity of Parvati during the winter season. Sa refers to Parvati. Ninaya, she spent, Parvati spent the nights, Ratrihi, of the cold season. Sahasya refers to the winter season, Sahasya Ratrihi. So she spent the Pausha months, the nights of the Pausha month, Sahasya Ratrihi Sa Ninaya. How did she spend those nights? She was tatpara, dedicated to, in a dedicated fashion. Dedicated to Vasa, staying in the midst of waters. While one would enjoy drowning in water during the summer, it is most difficult to be inside the waters during the winter, during the cold season, and that's exactly what Parvati did. So, intensifying her austerities. So, Udavasa Tatpara Sa Sahasratrihi Ninaya. Sahasratrihi is qualified by Atyanta Himotkiranilaha. So, the winter nights were characterized by winds, Anilaha, by the winds which would scatter or would waft Utkira. Hima is dew, Atyanta is beyond limit. So there was enormous dew wafted by winds. Strong winds themselves are unbearable, and when mixed with dew, which is beyond a fair measure, it becomes extremely unbearable. So such nights Parvati spent dwelling deep inside the water, Udavasa Tatpara. And not only did she do so, she even had consideration for the Chakravaka birds, Chakravakayoho Kripavati, so showing kindness. So being kind towards the Chakravaka birds. Chakravakayoho Mithune. So pairs of Chakravaka birds which are in front of her, Puraha, in front of herself. They were separated right in front of her, Viyukte, separated. Mithune is qualified by Puraha Viyukte. Mithuna is Napumsakalinga, and therefore this is N71, and therefore Viyukta is also Napumsakalinga, Sarvatama Vibhakti Ekvachana. And this Mithuna is also qualified by another adjective, Paraspara Akrandini, which were crying, Akrandini, crying for each other, mutually, Paraspara. So Parvati showed kindness, so she cherished kindness towards them, taking pity upon them. So Parvati was compassionate, Kripavati is compassionate towards the Chakravaka birds, which were crying for each other as they were separated right in front of her. So this shloka shows Parvati's penance during the foggy season. The word Sahasya Ratrihi is to be analyzed like this. Sahasyasya, Sahasya itself is the base. Sahasyasya Ratrayaha, Sahasya Ratrayaha. So she spent such nights, Sa Sahasya Ratrihi Ninaya, and therefore this is the Dvitiya Vibhakti Bahuvachana. So Taha. So Taha once again being in the Dvitiya Vibhakti. Sahasya Ratrihi Ninaya. Sa, that is Parvati, Ninaya, spent, Sahasya Ratrihi, the Sahasya nights. The Amarkosha says that the word Pausha and Sahasya are the same, as also the word Taisha. So Pushya and Tishya are the nakshatras. So they stand for the nakshatras. And Paushe Taisha Sahasyau Dvau, says Amarkosha. And therefore in the Sahasya season, or in the Pausha Masa or the Taisha Masa, Parvati, the nights are very severe. The severity of the nights is brought out by the fact that they are not only stormy, but the storms are so full of the drops of dew, so that it makes it simply unbearable. The first expression, Atyanta Himotkiranilaha, is to be analyzed like this. Atyantam Himanam Utkiraha Anilaha. Now this refers to the Ratrihi, and therefore Yasu Taha is equal to Ratrayaha. Now we have to get the Strilinga Dvitiya Vibhakti form, Bahuvachana form. So this, as this whole expression Atyanta Himotkiranilaha is an adjective for Sahasya Ratrihi, we have this expression also being F23, and therefore Taha once again. So is Atyanta Himotkiranilaha. So such nights, such Sahasya Ratris, which are Atyanta Himotkiranilaha. So such nights were spent by Parvati, and the way she is spent is given by an adjective. So Udavasa Tatpara, namely she who diligently stayed in the waters. So Tatpara means dedicated, or being very diligent about staying inside the water. So the dissolution here is Udake Vasaha becomes Udavasaha, and Tasmin Tatpara is Udavasa Tatpara. Malinatha quotes a verse which shows how performing tapas during the Hemanta season, being inside the waters, is what enhances the tapas. So he says, Apsu vasastu hemante kramasho vardhayet tapaha. So tapas is enhanced by dwelling inside the waters during the Hemanta. There is also a concept of a person being unmajjaka. So such a tapasa who becomes an unmajjaka is highly honored in the world. A famous shloka says, it says, Kantadagne jale sthitva tapah kurvan pravartate unmajjakasya vigneyaha tapaso loka pujitaha. So he immerses himself in the water right up to the neck, so and does tapas like that. Such a tapas is described here also, as Parvati is immersed in water right up to her neck, and she is able to witness the Chakravaka pairs, Chakravaka yoho mithune. The word mithuna is described in Amarkosha as Stripam sau mithunam dvandvam. So three words, Stripumsa, Mithuna and Dvandva are synonymous, and all of them are neuter in gender, and therefore Mithune is neuter here. So Mithune in the pair of the Chakravaka birds containing comprising the masculine and the feminine. So such a pair is referred to here as Mithuna. So Mithune Chakravakayoho Mithune. The word Chakravakayoho in Dvyochana is to be taken as Ekashesha. So the resolution is Chakravakicha, Chakravakascha yields Chakravakau. And as this is in Chakravakayoho, as this is in Shashti Vibhakti, we have to add Tayoho. So this is M 62 Chakravakayoho. Chakravakayoho Mithune, the pair of Chakravaka birds. Kripavati is to be analyzed as Kripa Asyaha Astiti. Iti Kripavati. Here you have the Matup Pratyaya, which becomes Vatup when succeeding nouns ending in either A or A. Here the word Kripa ends in A, and therefore the Ma of Matup becomes Va, and therefore Kripavati. The verb form Ninaya is to be conjugated thus: Ninaya Ninyatuhu Ninyuhu Ninaitha Ninetha Ninyathuhu Ninya Ninaya Ninaya Ninyuva Ninyima. This is from root ni, so it is ni propane. It is the root, and lit lakara Prathama Purusha Ekvachana form is Ninaya. So Sa Ninaya. Now Malinatha makes a comment here that while Parvati was herself busy in her own tapas, she also had the bent of mind to look piteously upon the Chakravaka pairs which are separated. Now the Chakravaka birds are said to be separated even with upon the fall of night. So upon nightfall, the Chakravaka pair, they get separated, and the entire night they will be crying, Akrandini. So Parasparam, so we shall note the Vigrahaka of this. Parasparam means mutually. Akranditum Shilam Asya. Would yield Parasparakrandi or Parasparakrandi as whether it is masculine or neuter. Here it is neuter, therefore this yields Parasparakrandi. So because this refers to Mithunam, so Tasmin Parasparakrandini Mithune. Malinatha says, Dukkhishu Kripalutvam Mahatam Swabhavaha. So he says, being kind, being compassionate towards those who are in distress, Dukkhishu Kripalutvam is but a nature of the great Mahatam Swabhavaha. The magnanimous are compassionate towards those in distress. So the Chakravaka birds being in separation or in distress, and it is on account of that distress that they are crying, crying all the night. So it is during this night time that Parvati is performing her tapas, situate inside the waters right up to her neck, and being able to look at the Chakravaka birds whose crying she is able to hear. So as earlier we saw that she was kind towards the deer, and she is also kind towards the Chakravaka birds, and therefore tapas is not something that dries up a person's heart as to be utterly indifferent to sorrow outside. So she was considerate and compassionate towards even the Chakravaka birds, so which on account of separation were crying. So the lamentation of the Chakravaka bird stirs her heart, so she is sensitive to those sorrows around, and she takes pity upon them. So even while she is absorbed in her own tapas, she is also compassionate towards the Chakravaka birds, which are the most famous birds to cry in separation, and they are not able to see each other. It is said when they are separated by but a leaf in the tree. So the husband and the wife Chakravaka birds are separated, even if they are separated by one leaf, they are not able to bear the separation. They are not able to see each other, and they are not able to bear the separation. They cry all the night. So this leads to the imaginative expressions like Dhumastomam Tamashanke Koki Viraha Shushmanam. The fire of separation itself yields the smoke in the form of the night. So is an alankarika expression for the immensity of the pain of Chakravaka birds during separation. I think here I can close this session.